The average person is losing $1,400 a year to fees they agreed to, but never actually read. That's not a typo. And the wild part? Most people watching this will nod along and still do nothing. Let's see if you're one of them. Here's how it starts. You sign up for a gym in January $9.99 a month. Sure. You download a meditation app, $12.99. Fine. You open a free bank account that charges $12 a month if your balance drops below $1,500. Whatever. And your credit card? 29.9% APR, which you are absolutely going to pay off next month. You said yes to all of it, just very quietly, very fast, and in size 6 font. Fast forward 12 months. You've been to that gym 4 times. You opened the meditation app twice, both times by accident. Your balance dipped below 1,500 in March, April, July, and November. And that credit card, you paid the minimum every single month. You didn't get robbed. You consented to all of it. That's the trap you agreed, just without paying attention. So why does this keep happening? Because your brain is genuinely terrible at evaluating small, recurring costs. Behavioral economists call it the pain of paying. When you hand someone $20 cash, it hurts. When $20 disappears from your account automatically every month, your brain barely registers it. It's invisible money, and companies know this. That's why every subscription defaults to auto-renew. That's why your bank calls it a service fee and not a "we take your money" fee. There's also something called the set and forget bias. Once you've decided something is fine, you stop questioning it. That gym membership, you justified it in January with future you. Future you, who definitely works out. Present. You doesn't cancel it because canceling feels like admitting defeat. So you pay $9.99 a month to feel like you could go. That's not a subscription. That's a therapy bill for your ambitions. Now, let's do the math nobody wants to do. 5 forgotten subscriptions, averaging $15 each. That's $75 a month. $900 a year. Over 10 years, $9,000. Gone. Not stolen, not gambled, just quietly authorized month after month for things you forgot you were paying for. $9,000. Think about that number for a second. But here's where it gets brutal. If you'd invested that $75 a month instead at a 7% average market return in 10 years, you'd have $13,000. In 20 years, $39,000. In 30 years, over $91,000 from subscriptions. You didn't use, that's not a fee anymore. That's a retirement account you handed to, a meditation app you opened twice. And credit card interest makes it worse. If you carry $3,000 in credit card debt at 24% APR and only pay the minimum, you'll spend over 14 years paying it off. And hand the bank more than $4,000 in interest alone for stuff you bought years ago, stuff you probably don't even own anymore. That's not a purchase. That's a second mortgage on your past decisions. Look, this is a real account, real charges. Most people scroll past these line items without blinking. $14.99 here, $6.99 there, a $25 paper statement fee, an overdraft charge from 3 months ago that triggered a cascade of minimum balance penalties. This person isn't broke, they have a job, they pay their bills, they're just bleeding slowly from 100 tiny cuts and calling it normal. Here's the thing nobody says out loud. Banks and subscription companies don't need you to be poor. They just need you to be slightly disorganized. They build entire business models around inertia, around the fact that you won't check your statement this month, around the assumption that $9.99 feels too small to bother canceling. It's not predatory in the dramatic sense. It's just a quiet, systematic harvest of your attention lapses. And the most dangerous part, it scales with income. The more you make, the more subscriptions you accumulate, the more credit you're extended. The more you stop checking because checking feels like something people with less money do. The fees don't disappear when you get a raise. They multiply, quietly, automatically, with your permission. Okay, concrete steps, not be more mindful, actual moves. Step 1, run a subscription audit right now. Open your bank app. Search the word recurring. Write down every charge from the last 90 days. If you can't name what it's for in 3 seconds, cancel it. Done. No deliberation. No, maybe I'll use it next month. If you don't know what it is, it's gone. Step 2, put a monthly fee review in your calendar. 15 minutes. Once a month. That's it. You'll catch what slipped through. Step 3, stop paying the minimum on credit card debt. Calculate your actual payoff date at minimum payments. Most banks show this now. If seeing that number doesn't change your behavior, nothing will. Step 4, move to a fee-free bank. Zero maintenance fees, zero minimum balances. The fact that your current bank charges $12 a month to hold your money is not a law of physics. It's a choice, and you can make a different one. Here's the question I want to leave you with. If you added up every fee, every forgotten subscription, every month of credit card interest, every dollar that quietly left your account with your permission, but without your attention, what's the number? Most people don't know. And the ones who do stopped counting because it was easier than changing something. Figure out your number. Drop it in the comments. I'll go first.